Welcome to ATB Weekly on this Melbourne Cup week eve. It's Thursday night and we've had a pretty good week this week at ATB with 7 starters for 2 winners. Last Saturday we sent Unusual Suspect around in the Moody Valley Cup over 2500 with Brad Willa on board, and he loomed up on the corner of the horse and he looked like he was going to run right into it, but just dowed out the last 250 metres. And probably just needed that run according to Mick Kent and will be better for it. So at this stage we're going to push on and try and get a run in the Melbourne Cup. We're 24th in order of entry now with him. The winner of the Lexus will go in, so we'll just need one above him to drop out to get a run. But he's going to go into that race fit, and he's going to finish top 10, so we should get more than our money back. And I think in the betting at the moment he's $10 to run in the first 10, so that's probably not a bad bet. On Sunday we went up to Hamilton with 2 runners. Ready Diva, the reduced choice filly trained by Matty Williams, drew wide, came from 11. Dean Yendall on board over 1400, Blinker's second time. She was back and wide and she made a big run down the outside to win impressively by 3 lengths. So congratulations to trainer and all the owners on Ready Diva winning there. And then we had Wellington Flyer on the same day. First up for 42 weeks. A few little issues, but good to get him back to the races, and Harry Coffey rode him pretty well over 1100 and got a little bit of a traffic jam, but hit the line strongly to run 4th. Fast finishing 4th, I might say, and he looks to be back better than last time where he was never missed a place. So looking forward to a good preparation from Wellington Flyer. We went up to Bendigo yesterday, Wednesday, with 3 runners on a hot day and a fairly firm track, which probably didn't suit. Evans hadn't trialled that well, but ran a great race, ran 4th with Dee Oliver on board, and he said she's run terrific and a very, very strong maiden, and I don't think a win will be far away for Evans. We then had Forever Here run. She finished 7th. Travelled up on the speed and just didn't finish off. Not sure whether she jarred up on that track or we just rode it too close, but at the moment Forever Here's just not travelling as well as she was last prep. But I think Matty will work out what's required there, so maybe just back a grade and back in the field and just let her sweep down the outside, which is what she was doing in last preparation. In the last we had Queen Era. She ran 7th as well. She wouldn't have been suited by that firm track, we know that, and she also missed a bit of work with a foot abscess, and we knew she was in need of the run, and Oliver rode her and said that's about as far as she wants, but with that run under her belt now, she'll be going forward and going forward well. At the last minute we decided to run a horse today at Ballarat called Ticket to Toorak in race 1, the 2-year-old race, the Northern Meteor colt that we bought out of Magic Mearns. There was only 4 entries in the race, so they extended. So we threw the horse in and we debated whether to run him or not. Anyway, we ended up running him today on a slow track in a field of 5. And he jumped well, but he got back to last and he looked like he was going to run terrible, but he swept around them into the straight and came down the outside to get up by a long neck. So that was pretty exciting for those owners. Well done to everybody. Good job by Matty Williams and Jock J. Mott. For Ticket to Toorak to win his first start, and in fact he was the first Northern Meteor, the first stock of Northern Meteor to win a race anywhere. So that was a bit of a thrill. This horse is being targeted towards the Ballarat clockwise Magic Mearns race on Ballarat Cup Day on November 25th. So it was very exciting for him to win that. He can't get balloted out of the Magic Mearns race now. So we're going to, as long as he pulls up well, not shin sore or anything, he'll be in Ballarat on Cup Day, and I'm sure all the owners will be there to cheer him on. So it was really good. Big week this week, obviously coming into Cup week. We start off tomorrow at Stawell with Bearmin going around. She was the last start winner at Mildura. Dean Yendall sticks with her, and she's drawn wide at Stawell, barrier 11. But it's a good test tomorrow. I think it'll tell us whether we're going to get her down to Melbourne this preparation. My feeling is she will. My feeling is she'll run well tomorrow. She always does. Every start she's had. Very honest and genuine mare. So looking forward to seeing Bearmin go around at Stawell tomorrow. Nothing on Saturday or Sunday. go to Hamilton on Monday. 3 runners. Start off with Schwarsens in race 5, barrier 1, Ryan Maloney. Another last start winner. Very impressive last start at Hamilton. I think she'll get the job done again here. It doesn't look an over strong field. She's got barrier 1. I think we've worked this filly out, ride her back, blinkers on, and let her make a run at them late. And that daughter of Schwarz here, I think she'll be running really well at Hamilton on Monday. Here the speaker is also in the now trained by Darren Weir, was with Mark Kavanagh. Change of environment. She's trialled okay. She always has. We're going to try her in a 58. A 0 to 58 over 1200 metres. Race 7, barrier 8. Dean Yendall goes on. She's been leading in the races and just not finishing off, so I think this time we'll ride her a bit quieter and see if we can get her to hit the line. We did that in a trial and it looked pretty good, so here the speaker going around on Monday at Hamilton. Also Edge of Storm with Dean Yendall, race 8, barrier 3 over a mile. Ran third at Bendigo last start. Stepping back to Hamilton, one would think that he should be winning this race. Travelled on the speed under Daniel Moore, a late replacement for the injured Jack Hill that day. And he was up on the speed, and when he sort of got to the line, he just plotted and finished third. But down in grade, back to Hamilton. Yendall on board. I think we can posse him up and let him rip, and I think that's his go. Then off Tuesday, a big day. Maybe up to 5 runners, maybe up to 3 runners in the Melbourne Cup. It's something I still struggle to believe it's actually happening. Let's go through them. So we got Jackleberry, 13th in the Caulfield Cup, beaten 6.5 lengths. It's been well written that the jock rode him 3 wide, 4 wide. When they sprinted on the corner, he was left flat-footed, went back to second last. Then he came again in the straight and finished 13th, beat 5 or 6 home, and only beaten 6.5 lengths. His last 200 metres was quite good. We knew all along the Caulfield Cup was going to be tough to win. He was underdone fitness-wise. He was wide, 2,400 short of his best. He goes to Flemington, a very fit horse. Watched him work this morning. He's in great order and he's a happy horse. 3,200 suits. The bigger track at Flemington suits. He's fitter. I think, nearly every box is ticked. He'll be a great chance at Flemington. I still think he's going to run top 5 or 6. Our other horse, Tac de Bastron, the grey horse from France, went to Geelong Cup, ran 5th or second last, whichever way you want to look at it. It was a sit sprint. That's not his go. He's got great form over 3,200, 3,000 metres. He's a genuine stayer. He'll be hitting the line strong. He's a wind-up, big wind-up horse, clear run, just keeps coming. That's what we expect to happen. Mix engaged the jock, Olivier Deluge from France, to ride him. They know how to ride those build-up, wind-up horses, different to Australian sort of horses, and a little bit of rain around. It's going to love it. I had a look at him this morning at Werribee as well, and Jen said that he worked on a slow track at Werribee this morning. You could just feel the difference in him, the way he worked. So looking forward to seeing him go around Tac de Bastron at Flemington in the Cup. Unusual suspect, he's currently 24th in order. He will go to 25 because the winner of the Lexus will go straight in, and then we need one to drop out for him to get a run. The owners have decided they want him to run if he gets in the field, so we're happy to do that. So we'll just see what happens, and we'll wait until Saturday night when the barrier draws to be done. So a big day at Flemington, also a big day at Echuca. Maybe 2 runners there. Definitely first starter Chilika will be running there over 1,000 metres. Churchill Downs filly out of Strabedian. Interestingly enough, we raced Strabedian, the dam, and she debuted and won at Echuca on Melbourne Cup Day a long time ago. So a little bit of history and irony there. Trial well. Harry Coffey on 1,000 metres. She'll zoom around that track, and they better be a good one in there to try and beat her. Magnus Bell's also entered there, 1,000 metres, 0 to 68. Last start winner impressively at Mildura by 5 or 6 lengths easily. What we've done is jumped her up to a 0 to 68, trying to keep the weight off her back, because if you put her in a 62, she's going to get 58 kilos, or 59. So we put her in a 68. The only downside is she's 17th in order, so she may not get a start. If she doesn't, that's okay. We'll keep and wait. Pakenham's coming up, Warrnambool's coming up, so we've got plenty of options.